Hello, my name is David Blair, and welcome to the very first episode of Songwriting from the Heart. In today's lesson, and today's tips, if you will, I wanted to just share with you one of the ways that I look and find melodies. I think it's a great way to, this exercise is a great way to challenge yourself to make melodies. Melodies is the strength of your song. It's the vessel in which you can tell your story in, and it will be the hook. It's the part of the song that you can copyright. You can't copyright the chords, but you can copyright the melody. That's the part of the song that everybody loves and listens to. For people that feel like they can't write a song or whatnot, I'll tell you right now, even if you don't play very many chords on guitar, or you don't play an instrument at all, I can tell you right now you can write a song. If you have friends, then you can write a song, because really it boils down to, can you make someone feel something? And if your friends feel something from you, the chances are they're your friend because they come to you and they feel great being around you, and you're able to make them laugh and share vulnerable things about yourself that make them feel connected to you. And that's exactly what songwriting is about. So it's about sharing that message. So today I thought let's give a couple examples of songs that have been #1 hits and only used 2 chords. And the reason why I do this exercise to do only 2 chords is because this strengthens your brain in figuring out a solution as to how to write, to not give yourself an easy out to just throw another chord in. You want to actually challenge yourself to come up with a strong melody and tell your story through the melody, and let the chords be slave to the melody, which is the song, which is your message. So the first example I want to give today is the song called Moves Like Jagger. Moves Like Jagger by Maroon 5 and featuring Christina Aguilera. And I don't have all the lyrics memorized. I'm just going to tell you, I used to sing this in pubs and whatnot. And it's got just these 2 chords here. What is that, the B7? Or B minor 7, I think that is. B minor 7 and then the E minor 7. That's it. That's the whole song, right? So it goes. So I'll give you all the examples just so you can see. You're like, how could you write a song with only 2 chords? Okay, well here it is. It's the melody. The melody's the magic. So here we go. Shoot for the stars if it feels right. Na, na, na. And you from my heart, right? Na, 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 na. Right? So there's your first melody. Na, 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 na. Right? And so if let's just say you're writing this song and you're getting this chord. You pick any chord, doesn't matter what chord you want to pick. Do it right now. If you got a guitar or something, pause this right now and do this right now. Pick a chord, any chord, whatever. And then what I want you to do is actually just play it into your board. Like, just jam it in any rhythm you want to. Fool around with the rhythms, because rhythm is a huge part of songwriting as well. It could be a reggae song, it could be a rock song, it could be a country song, it could be a picking song, like. So if you're doing like this, if you were to just play that same song. Okay, that was really terrible, but. Different song, right? It's funky, right? That's funky and one's not funky. So now you're saying 2 different messages. So what melody is going to match what you want to say? Are you feeling melancholy? Are you feeling funky? Are you feeling what? So that's really, really important. So when you're finding your melody is within the chord as well too. So you have all kinds of different options, like. Whatever, there's your scale, right? And then it goes up from there, and you can sing anything within that one. So what I want you to do right now would be to play a chord, any chord you want, and jam it out until you have a melody that you like, that sounds really cool. And only then add the next chord. You know, do it like that. And don't be like, oh, I can't, you know, like just force yourself to come up with it. Don't you actually not force yourself. What am I saying? Don't force yourself. I would say let your brain become bored and it will figure it out for you. That's how you let a song write itself for you. That's really the trick to it. So play the chord, jam it out, whatever you want to do. And if you don't like the chord, then just pick a chord that you feel could be really, really cool. And then just entertain yourself and let that go. Try that. Put in the comments. Let me know how that worked for you. I really want to know. The feedback is really important to making this happen. So here we go. Right, and then that's your first part. They do that, and then the chorus goes. Right, so you got this. You got the verse goes na 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 and then na na na. Right, so you got bottom, and then the chorus comes from top down. What a great way to play with the melody. So cool. And then the bridge is the middle part. Christina. You know, she does her little thing, and then it goes back in again. So you got bottom for the verse, top for the chorus, middle for the bridge. And you can just fool around. Just let yourself sing notes that feel cool within that chord, whatever that chord may be. So that's your first example. So I hope you're playing along and figuring some stuff out. Press pause on this and you know, jam it out, because songwriting is about doing it now as well too, and not doing it later. Watch this video, but then do it now, and then, you know, we'll come back and watch more videos later. Second example of a song that was a #1 hit in 1967 and a #1 hit in 1977 and continues to live on as a song that lasts through the ages. It's called Higher and Higher. It's a love song, and it was originally a #1 hit by Jackie Wilson, and then again reproduced and totally done differently by Rita Coolidge in 1977. So you know it's a great song when it can resurface and be a #1 hit again, totally produced a different way. So and I'm going to show it to you right now. It's very, very easy. It's I play it in the key of B. So I kind of bar it here because it's an inversion. So it just goes like this. Your love lifted me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. You know your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. I said your love keeps on lifting me higher and higher. Now once, all right. So you have your verse and chorus in there, and they're very similar, but they are different, and it just goes back and forth. That's it. So you got a cool rhythm with it. You can fool around with the same chords. I mean, I can even dare you guys to take the same chords and write different melodies to those same chords that you heard. I mean, you can take chords from your favorite songs and write your own melody over top of them to a different rhythm, and you've got a brand new song. So with that, I'll leave you with that today. That's the very first lesson. There's all kinds of things we're going to do throughout the weeks. As I write songs, I think about, wow, what did I do there? How did I do that? What's going on? How did they figure that out? How did Queen do that? How did Brian Wilson do that? How did Paul McCartney? What are they doing? What are they thinking? But most importantly, writing a message that lasts, that's authentic to you, to your heart, to writing something that you want to write, that's a message that comes uniquely from you, because there's no other person on this planet that exists that is you. So knowing that there is, as much as love and everything's been done before, you have never been done before, and your take on it has never been done before. So hence, you are original in that fact. So then I send a big well wishes to you. Good luck in your songwriting. Let's do it. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments. And comments, go ahead. I hope this is helping you. And stay tuned and subscribe to another episode for next week for writing songs from the heart. Ciao.